A girl named Iman is getting ready for school. Her family has lived in this village for generations. But their livelihoods depend on a market far away, where the compliance clock is ticking. Wasteful production methods, labor exploitation, and high levels of toxic waste generate mediocre products, sick employees, and a contaminated food chain. That market may go elsewhere, but it gets worse.
In Karachi, we are in a very difficult position, especially in this area. I think we don't have water, and in the near future, we will either have to relocate or we will have to close down.
If you look at the way we are using and polluting our natural resources, we can't afford to have a business as usual scenario.
This is where consumer-driven demand in Europe can make a difference in communities like Iman's in Pakistan. The EU is funding a project, ILES in leather and textile production, to help keep these industries producing, but sustainably, and exporting to Europe. ILES is currently active in Lahore, Sialkot, Faisalabad, and Karachi, with a projected completion date of 2022. Lahore is the melting pot of Pakistan, the second largest city with a rich diversity of people. And lately, air quality ratings above 550. This ILES participant has begun best practices to clear the air.
ये वेट स्क्रबर है, जितनी भी स्मोक एमिशंस होते हैं उसको क्लीन करके एनवायरनमेंट में देता है, ये एनवायरनमेंट को सेव करता है.
Sialkot may be a small city, but economically, Sialkot is a prize fighter. Less than 1% of the population produce roughly 9% of the country's exports. Impressive, but you have to dig more than 150 meters to reach water safe to drink in Sialkot. ILES participants are exploring solutions.
R&D lab है, ये बेसिकली ILES की रिकमेंडेशन की बेस पे ही हमने इसको डेवलप किया. उससे भी हमारी सेविंग इस हवाले से और हमारे आर्टिकल में भी इम्प्रूवमेंट आ रही है. एनर्जी और वाटर कंजर्वेशन पे भी हमारी जो है वो इसमें बेहतरी आई.
Faisalabad is a vibrant city and Pakistan's third largest municipality. The city produces just about anything, but consumes fresh water and produces pollutants at unsustainable levels. What lies just outside the city is a unique approach to this problem. This constructed wetland is supported by ILES, where common reed plants break down and absorb pollutants in the water, recycling water towards a more sustainable future.
वाटर पे अगर करें तो हम कोई एक साल में हम 20% वाटर सेव कर रहे हैं. इसके अलावा अगर हम एनर्जी में जाएं तो एनर्जी में हमारे को 3% हम डेली सेव कर रहे हैं. WWF ऑडिट के बाद, इम्प्लीमेंटेशन के बाद.
Karachi's innovative approach to commerce has made it nationally and internationally indispensable. But it is running out of water, and most industrial units dump untreated pollutants, devastating the mangrove ecosystem and the livelihoods of fishing communities. Collaboration with projects like ILES and consumer-driven demand are inspiring changes.
It's about green production. As a company, take that very seriously. For example, we have the Zero Wastewater Project, as well as the Zero Discharge of Hazardous Chemicals. That's a big part. It's more about us really making a mark with the brands, because there's a third-party validation and credibility that gives it to your business.
Project participants across the board have begun to integrate women into their workforce as laborers and supervisors, and even in management. To date, ILES has trained 250 professionals on smart environmental management practices. 50 enterprises participate. 16 textile enterprises have made one-time investments of 94.7 million rupees in greener technology and now save 106 million rupees each year. CO2 emissions are down by 1,476 tons each year, and electricity consumption by 4,233 megawatt hours. 7 leather producers invested 3.9 million rupees. Their savings are up by 9 million rupees each year. CO2 emissions are down by 148 metric tons, and electricity consumption by 376 megawatt hours each year. As the project grows, more enterprises will save. Valuable links between industries and international brands have been established. Some easing third-party validation requirements on ILES participants. With ILES, business, government, and communities have embarked on a path of sustainable production, cleaner water, and clearer air for a healthy environment we will all share.